Welcome to Frosted Tips Podcast. I am your host, Carmen Sandella, and to my right is the sire of desire,
Jerry Dibell.
Nice.
So how excited are you? Our very first one. We've been talking about this for years, and now here we are.
Years. It should have done this a long time ago.
We should have, but we got shit going on.
A little bit.
Busy people.
No. I mean, how long have we been bedfellows?
2009.
We just celebrated an anniversary, dog.
We did.
Let me tell you something, Gerald Dibell. All right.
Ooh.
So I suppose we should discuss exactly what this podcast is going to be about.
Yeah, I think that would probably be great.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I had frosted tips from probably the 8th grade to sophomore in high school, or as the Canadians say, sophomore. You know?
I didn't. You really had that long?
Oh yeah, dude.
Really?
I ain't fucking around.
I was only allowed a flat top.
Oh wow.
That was all allowed to happen.
My dad didn't
was in the
approve.
military.
My dad didn't approve of the frosted tips, but my mom was just like, "Let him have."
Your dad doesn't have any tips.
He's bald, so it's like, are you jealous, bro? You jealous? I got hair. I got your dad's hairline. My grandpa had a full head of hair when he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad didn't get that gene.
Took his talents to Florida. So, we're going to discuss 90s and 2000s pop culture. As of right now, I'm looking 1990 to 2010. I figured that's going to incorporate most of my childhood, and that's really all I care to talk about.
Yeah, I agree. The world started going to shit after 2010. If
so.
I'm being honest, look at it.
It came back in 2016.
Trump. Sorry, we can't go political. It's going to change. It's going to ruin. You know how many people we just lost by me saying that?
Yeah, but how many people are... yeah, well, possible.
I'm just saying. It's gone again. It's gone to shit.
Yes. But I figured that would be something that I would like to talk about. I think most of the people that are listening to podcasts anymore are around our age.
Oh yeah, I'd say. If you think about it, you know, we look at the 90s and early 2000s, like all the old guys used to talk to us about the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sucks nowadays, you
Sure.
know. But now we're those old guys. Even I mean, we're in our mid 30s. Back in the day, you saw somebody over 30, you're like, dude, you're old.
Where's their Janet Jackson moment?
They didn't have one. I remember seeing that.
JoJo C was going to pull a boobie out?
No, I don't want to see that one.
She
I don't mind.
She
I don't
might
mind.
be 14. I don't know. We probably should move on. Do you know how awesome it is? I know who JoJo Siwa is.
Oh, I do too.
The kids, I don't even think the kids do.
That's what I'm saying. You have two boys. I have two girls. So it's just like, I should know.
I have 1.5. He's going to get mad at me.
Yeah. Just don't say which one. They'll never know. Let them fight about it.
That's, yeah. So, do you have any memories of the 90s that stick out to you? I know we're going to do both 90s and 2000s, but at the moment, I wanted to focus on the 90s. So, is there any?
Honestly, my childhood was awesome.
Was it?
And I think after you and I talking, we shared a similar childhood of
Yes.
the playing outside. You know, it was before technology, really. I mean, it was the early stages of a computer. Nobody knew how to use it.
True.
But like movies, man, I will to this day watch 90s action movies. Like if I'm off work and there's like a little marathon going,
yes,
dude, I ain't leaving. You ain't getting me off that couch. Unless you're my wife, you tell me to do something, then yeah, I'm going to listen. But, you know, really, I just, the movies were awesome.
See, for me, not only that was, wrestling was my thing then, man.
Oh,
I mean,
me
it
too.
still is, but my God. So the story that I had from my childhood that I don't know why this is all I think about when I think of like my childhood in the 90s and stuff like that, and like pop culture kind of stuff, and the stuff that, again, this has to deal with wrestling. So when I was like in like 4th grade, okay, we were just leaving class. We're kind of like, bell rang, everyone's like standing up, we're kind of like waiting for bus calls and whatnot. Bus 15's ready to go, and we're getting ready to leave class, and this kid, look at Justin,
Fucking Justin.
Justin, dude. He just, I'm like, I go up to him because like he was like, I thought he was cool, and to be honest, he was. He had Jinko jeans and long blonde hair. He kind of looked like,
Oh God.
yeah.
Were
He
you
looked
jealous
like
of
his
the hair?
grunge look.
'Cause you had
All
that-
of it, man. I had the flat top. My name was Carmen. There's no one else there named that. I was a little chunky. I had a lot of loving to give around. No one wanted it, bro.
Yeah, no.
Now they're all getting.
I ain't trying to sidetrack you, but now like girls are into the chunky. Like girls want the dad bod.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
settled down too early.
Yeah, no shit.
No, fuck that. I'm happy being married. I ain't playing the game. But no, seriously, I don't know if it's like a gimmick about girls
I'll
wanting
be the
dad
male Lizzo
bods.
on all them apps.
The what?
The male Lizzo. I wish I had the confidence that she has.
No, good for her. I wish everybody had the confidence
All right,
in
Bert,
themselves.
quit interrupting me.
All right, fuck.
So-
Fuck. All right.
So we're getting ready to leave. I'm going to go see Justin. I'm like, hey, see you later, dude. He kicks me right in the gut. Puts me in a pedigree. Pedigrees me on the floor. My head hits the hard floor. I get up to go like, what the hell, dude? And he just farts in my face and then runs off. I don't know if I ever seen him again.
Oh
I hope he's cool.
He's probably not. If he was doing that shit, somebody did that to him for him to do that to you. Because that's a dick move. You don't just like at a childhood, I'm going to pedigree this guy and then fart in his face. That just doesn't happen.
Hurt people hurt people.
No, you're right.
I think, you know what? I'm sorry. In the middle of that, I think before we left, God's honest truth, I swear he gave me the DX job.
What?
Which was so fucking cool. You know, he hits the DX chop, telling another fourth grader to suck his wiener.
Right.
Still debating on what my lingo is going to be here.
The true Carmen will come out eventually. Just let it flow.
Told me to suck his wiener. And then ran off. That's all we did. We just ran around telling each other to suck our wieners.
Yeah, I was in trouble because I was a huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And doing the suck it constantly. And I had to go down to the principal's office.
Did you really?
And I had to explain. I had to explain my actions. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I just see it on TV.
Yeah.
So.
Your week been good?
No.
No?
It's one of those It's January, 48th? It's the month of January drags.
All I know is January 6th passed, and I'm a little bummed.
That's going to be a national holiday soon.
Yeah.
Soon enough. That's crazy. Like.
What, Jay?
I don't have the balls to do that. Even if I was in like a group. I think
they did?
Yeah, like to storm the Capitol. Like if I walked in there, I'd be like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Like I don't have that much excitement in me, I guess. I got lost in the state capitol last week when I went to the governor's inauguration.
Right.
I got freaking lost.
That's right.
I mean, my wife and I, all we did was drink beer and walk around the state house. It was terrible.
I don't know. Your fucking life. It drives me up the wall. I have no idea how you do all this stuff.
Why are you offended at me? I didn't know. I got invited. I got
goofy ass hillbilly lingo, and then you're going to the governor's lair.
Yeah. Yeah, personal invitation. I was red card entry.
Red card?
Red card. I don't know what the fuck that meant until I got in there. I had access to the whole state house. Some people only had yellow card. You stay on the bottom. I'm going to go up the elevator.
Really?
Hell yeah. Saw the governor. And I'm like, let's go back to the hotel because it's past.
Looks like the Riddler.
He's short. He's only like
Really?
5 foot.
Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, hey, he let us carry guns. He's letting us bring margaritas home from the Mexican restaurants. Dude, he's got my fucking vote every time. Just for them 2 things.
Yeah, but didn't he get rid of that hot ass nurse during COVID?
She resigned because of the pressure.
For me laying on her.
Dr. Amy.
Dr. Amy.
She was just trying to save us and everybody turned on her.
She was hot.
Yeah. I mean, she was like, for her age, and I think probably because she's a doctor, well-educated woman, just, yeah. And leave it up to Ohio to ruin it. Leave it up to people in Ohio to be like, you're an idiot. People who didn't even finish the 12th grade telling his doctor she's an idiot by just telling facts. She's doing her job.
Sure. Agreed. Agreed.
That pisses me off. Like, if you were doing your job, whatever you do, I don't know exactly what you do, but if you're doing your job and be like, you're doing it wrong, you're an idiot. But it's some hillbilly standing on the front. You're gonna get pissed.
Sure.
You know, she left with class. I do not. I'm mad she left, but I'm not mad at her.
Okay.
You go, girl.
She's good. She's good.
She was. She ain't nobody anymore. Well, she is, but she doesn't have the title.
I'm trying.
What happened?
Nothing. George Bush does not care about black people.
Kanye West.
I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Since this show, whatever this is, it's gonna be enormous. Okay. I'm thinking we start our own movement, and it's the Free Ye movement. Yeezy. His name's not Kanye. It's Yeezy.
I don't know if I can get behind that one.
I don't agree with what he's saying.
He's losing it.
Entertaining.
Oh, 100%.
He's going on Alex Jones, and Alex Jones is the sane one.
When Alex Jones tells you, "Whoa," like you're off. You know, I get it. I get it. But dude, like,
oh, so good.
Is he still missing? I heard he was missing. Has he been found?
I did not know he was missing.
It's been like a month. Nobody's heard from him.
Really?
Yeah. He's like Ski Mask Girl. Like
Who
just
is
wears
Ski Mask Girl.
This girl on TikTok who just wears a ski mask.
Really?
And she'll never show her face. She says, "I get to 1 million followers."
Oh.
She got like 1.2 million.
Really?
She lied. Fucking liar. She's probably uglier and shit though.
Like, who's that singer that does this? Oh shit, the singer that doesn't show her face. That looks like she got Lady Gaga mouth.
Oh,
Chandelier.
yes.
Whatever that
what
name is.
My wife would. She like that's the thing. Like I can't remember anybody's name. It took me like 7 years to remember yours. But yeah, I support you, but I can't support you on the free Yeezy.
No.
He made his bed, sleep in it. You're a millionaire. You went bankrupt. Now
Sounding
you're
like
saying,
a gold digger to me.
Me?
She ain't messing with no broke one.
Well, right on. But like, I can't do it. I can't get behind that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I followed you in the Free Britney movement.
Okay, so maybe you shouldn't follow me in the free because the Britney one was a mistake. Okay, so she's a goof. She's silly brain. She ain't all there.
She is a silly
but
goose.
she is showing so much. I know I recently talked about all the stuff she's showing on Instagram.
Right.
It is the first thing. Literally, I popped on Instagram the other day, and it was her wearing like dancing, of course, showing her like it looked like drugged up face.
Yeah.
But she was like wearing this like I think it was like a Coca-Cola. I don't know why I remember that in Coca-Cola. She was doing something with Coca-Cola. She was She has the V.
Oh.
I like the V.
Oh yeah.
I'll be looking at her when she's like 60.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you said it perfectly. If 14-year-old or 13-year-old you would have had this access, it may have changed your life. You may be a completely different person.
I think it would be a good idea if you talk about Britney Spears for a few minutes while I pull something up.
I don't know if I got a few minutes.
Really? I don't need a few minutes. When I think about Britney Spears, okay, no, legit, we're totally going into. I wasn't planning on talking about
I wasn't planning on talking about this either, but
I remember. So it's like 98. My dad is on. We're in the living room. My dad's on this couch, right, and we're watching TV, and I'm on the chair, and it's late at night, and I caught the "Hit Me Baby One More Time" music video, and I was so obsessed for every good and bad reason.
Right.
It was awesome. And I remember it was like this Saturday top 10. I don't know if it was like pop or just music in general type TLs. What was that? TRL? I don't know if it's something like that. I didn't have MTV. But it was amazing. And every Saturday, I would stay up and just pray that that video would come on for just a couple minutes. I just wanted a couple minutes.
You just needed a few minutes.
Yes. So, so let's talk about our girl.
Oh, jeez.
So, I guess I should. I mean, I guess she still looks about the same.
In that picture.
Yeah, I know.
In that picture, yeah.
Is that picture. But, I mean, whatever.
I mean, I can't say I would act any different in that situation. You go from being like the #1 pop star in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, what is that? Hit Me Baby One More Time?
Yes.
Yes. As a grown-ass man, I'll listen to that song.
I do.
I do. I like every it comes on.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, even right now, I got my, this is backwards, my Backstreet Boys bracelet when we went to see Backstreet Boys this year.
How was that?
Fantastic. Oh, man. Fantastic. Brian was my favorite. His voice was kind of gone throughout the year, so it's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
But, man, boys got moves.
Oh, that's just it. They can dance.
God, I loved him. I love them all.
But anytime my buddies were around, like that was like the biggest insult.
You never listened to it. Stop.
No,
You're
not then.
Older than me. You're older than me.
Exactly.
The kids that were older than me, the kids that were my age, judged me for the things I listened to.
Right.
We're gonna go.
That was our insult. That's how I got like, yo, you listen to Backstreet Boys, bro.
Yeah. What would you call me? Continue.
No. You know, throwing me out there on the spot. You trying to get me to support Kanye? No, we'd be like, yeah, you listen to Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. But I will say, 5th grade talent show. My 5th grade talent show.
Yeah.
This group of guys did the NSYNC Bye Bye Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dance and everything.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was at an NSYNC concert. They were lip singing.
Yeah.
But they had the dance down. Every girl in that place was freaking out, throwing their hands up, and like I'm like, man, they got a lock on these girls.
That's insane. That's awesome.
But they did good. Good for them. I don't know where they're at now. I think a few of them are dead. But
I was pretty similar. I had a similar experience. I think I told you before that I used to lip sync at my parents' house when I was a kid. It's like 1998. My parents have a gigantic, a large workshop that he puts his backhoes and stuff in, you know. And when they were building it, they didn't even have steps to go to the second floor. And it's probably, I think the whole thing, I don't know if it's like 20 feet off the air to get to the second floor. I might be wrong about that. It might be a little shorter, but I'll give or take. But anyways, I would take a giant aluminum ladder. I'm like 9. I'm 9. Okay. I would take my cassette boom box, and I would take it upstairs. I got a burp coming.
Oh, let it out.
I'm trying to work on that.
This
is all new to me, man. Okay, so I would carry this boom box up this giant aluminum ladder, and then there was electric up there, I think, or there's either. I was able to power it, and I would have Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, and I would just go up there, and I would just lip sync, and I would just dance. I danced my damn ass off. I was so good. And there's no walls. It's all bare bones, but the second floor is up there. There's the hole for where the steps are going to be. I could have danced my way off.
Right. I mean, you're just in the moment, so you don't. How do you know?
I was listening to the band like Five. You ever heard the band Five? Baby, when the lights go out.
No,
dude, I was all of it. I'm up there dancing. I would use my dad's trailer that he would use to haul his backhoe as a stage, and I would pretend that I would slap girls' hands as I'd walk along the trailer, and then I would dance. Cars are driving by, people are looking at me. My dad's probably looking me out the window. Regrets flood.
Where did I go wrong with this kid? But no, you turned out great. Look at you. You're a scientist. I mean, you got a wife, kids, like, so maybe that was good for you.
I had a degree for like 2 weeks.
You gonna go into that? Because I mean, you do you. If you want to touch the subject or not. I mean, keep the people wanting more.
We were gonna do this last week, and that got put off a little bit because I was told, "Hey, you remember that thing you walked down an aisle for and were really proud of? It wasn't real.
It's all an
it
illusion.
was all in your head."
You know what I would have said to her? You mean my wedding? What are you talking about? Because I put the fucking work in. Yeah. I got the paper. You're not getting it back.
Yeah. So I actually met with some higher ups today, and literally it was just missed. I don't know if it was a clerical error in the system or an actual individual's fault, I have to apply to graduate.
Again.
Well, like just talk about that. I had to apply to graduate. So I checked my work to make sure that it was even worth to apply,
Right.
So then it goes to another person who they look it over and say, yes, you can graduate. And then this is where it gets silly, is grades aren't due until the Tuesday after graduation. Okay. So you better hope you passed your stuff.
Right.
But I had all A's. I'm like, I'm solid. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm good. So, but then what happens is after it goes past this person, once grades are put in or whatever, there's these people called scribes, I guess, that are at Kent, Maine.
Oh.
And they're the ones that look at all the grades and make sure you did pass. And then when they approve of it, then they push out the diplomas. So they looked at me and saw somehow that I was missing 3 credits, a class, and sent it back to this person, and they said, psych, ain't happening.
Oh, Jesus.
So
like the underwriter for your loan got you, like the guy, like the people you never see.
Yeah.
I can't talk because I'm still in school, so I'm not going to.
I'm still trying to get my grade 10. Is that what it is? Grade
10?
10?
Yes. What a great show that was.
God. It's all cool. You're like, shit happens, I mean, I'll get it at some other point, all I got to do is just do a fucking joke class just to get it. But the assistant dean was talking to me. I doubt he'll listen to this.
Probably not.
He's a really nice guy.
I've never met him.
No, he's
no.
really cool. He was very personable with me. He helped me through a lot of it, and it was nice because, like, as I was leaving, he's like, listen, I don't know how to fix this. I don't, it's like, there's nothing I can do, and he's right, and it's fine, it is what it is. So, I shake his hand, I say, thank you for helping me. He's going to try to, like, make a phone call, just kind of a Hail Mary to see if it works. But as I'm leaving, I'm doing student IT work at Kent, and as I'm leaving, he goes, hey, if I have any computer problems, I'll try not to, keep you too busy. And I said, well, if you have any computer problems, I'm going to take my time to come to you. I'm not really too enthused about.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to
Eeyore my way through this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to take 2 days for a half-hour problem. No, you're all right. You'll get it. That's just crazy to me. I mean, I wasn't even mad that we weren't able to record our first show because I was like, I'm mad for you. Is that the right thing to say?
No,
like,
it's fine.
Like, cause it I felt personally attacked.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't do that. But there's nothing I could do because I'm still kissing their ass because I got to apply to graduate myself. So it's like, just lay low, be angry in silence.
How long do you got to do it?
Fuck, dude, probably 18 fucking years. I'll be like Chris Farley. Did you hear I finally graduated college? Just a shy under a decade. No, the thing that irritates me with the whole college thing is, like, I want to take certain classes. Like, I don't want to stop. Mm-hmm. Like, summer, these classes aren't available for your degree in the summertime.
Yes.
Or this semester. So it's just like they make you go every semester.
Correct.
And, like, I'm trying to get done because I'm a construction worker and I physically will not be able to do this forever.
Correct.
So my body's already telling me, like, dude, you're already too old for this. You're in your mid-30s, you got back pain. Which, by the way, I think every millennial has back pain.
You think?
Everybody I talked to, what the fuck did we do to mess everybody's back up?
I quit bread, so my back's been feeling better.
Oh, that's the bread will get you. But I like a sandwich. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
When I went keto, I didn't have any aches and pains. I felt like $1 million,
really?
But I couldn't shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Mine's gotten hard. I'm feeling good. I don't know. So, like, I'm like,
just let it out.
Huh?
Let it out.
Yeah. So, I don't like know what to eat. It's weird. Like, I quit bread.
Right.
Like, I can't, like, Lex. She was able to quit just like everything and then just suck air for a snack. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll peace out 5 years early before I fucking.
Yeah.
I'm
You gotta
gonna-
be happy.
Yeah.
Because what if you get hit by a truck? You go out front, you get hit by a truck. So you're not, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't do it.
No, I'm with you.
So what I decided to do, I was counting. The best I was doing was when I was counting, but that sucks. It's annoying. So I was like, so I've been quitting bread. So I haven't had bread and like pastas and shit like that. So then that's when I realized, like, oh hey, I eat bread all the time with my sandwiches and then breakfast shit and all that stuff, bagels, all the time. But like my shits are great,
Right.
and I don't know if it's like because like literally all I eat anymore, besides trail mix is so good. It might be because I put way too much chocolate chips in there.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the secret. The secret to a good trail mix, okay, is to totally forego the nuts and the good things for it,
Right.
and then just have like milk chocolate. That's the way.
It's
to
like
go.
the salty and sweet combination.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes. Here, check it out. So it's I make sure every handful has the same thing. It's got a nut. It's got a date. I've never even had a date.
Date.
Like, do you know? I don't know what a date is.
Do
but
tell. Oh, okay.
It's like a sweet raisin nut. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but it's. I thought it was something like old people eat, like a prune type of shit. but
Probably
it's
is. That's why your
fucking
shits are
great.
good. You're eating them dates.
So I'm eating these nuts. Oh, well, anyways, nut, date, golden raisin. Fuck regular raisins. Golden raisins are so good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And milk chocolate chips. Milk chocolate, not dark chocolate.
No, God, no.
No,
God, I can't.
no.
Why? Why is that a thing? If somebody likes dark chocolate, I don't trust them. I'm just being real.
I'm out. No. So that's been like my snack, and then I don't know what to eat because it's just like, literally, it's meat, it's eggs, it's rice, it's avocados. Avocados.
You went straight California, girl. Avocado.
And what the fuck else? It's like meat. That's like it. But I don't know if that's like. I know it's not like completely like carnivore diet type of shit.
Right.
But like I've been eating so much more protein. Every night my dreams are radical.
Like over
Whoa. The top.
Whoa.
I never necessarily remember them all, but I wake up in a sweat.
So you're like reverting to caveman days.
It was like crazy dreams. Good ones.
I never had that.
Really?
That's
why I was bringing it up.
Yeah, no, I never had that. I just like I said earlier, like I did a solid keto for 6 weeks, and that was it. Because you don't realize how much bread you eat and sugar. And
See, I didn't quit sugar. I need to quit sugar.
Well, yeah, I mean, just try the thing about the keto. It's not sustainable. It's really not because maybe I'm lazy, but I got tired of packing my lunch. I got tired of I got tired of eating the same thing. Like we'd all go to the Mexican restaurant, everybody's eating tacos, soft shell tacos, and like I'm licking my lips, staring at you.
So good.
If you're eating a fucking soft shell taco, dude, I'm eyeing you up.
They're so good. They're so good.
But like, especially when you go that long without eating them.
The fuck eats a hard shell taco? You fucking goof.
Yeah.
Get a nacho bel grande like a normal American.
Yeah, I that's why there's so many of them at Walmart for sale. When you go, like the soft shells are off the shelf.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's a good point.
The only hard shell tacos I like were from Taco Bell, the Dorito Locos Taco.
Oh, those were I've heard.
I will go to that. They
Really?
have the Cool Ranch and the Nacho
and
Cheese.
the Cool Ranch.
The Cool Ranch. I was doing your avocado thing.
The Cool Ranch.
But that's the thing. I think like in the 90s again, Taco Bell. I don't know. Would you think Taco Bell was a lot better in the 90s or now?
I didn't grow up until a couple years ago, so I didn't eat Taco Bell in the 90s because I didn't like. Daddy and Mommy didn't make me eat vegetables, so to me tacos was lettuce.
Oh.
And it was a lot easier for me to just get a cheeseburger, Burger King, than it was to order a taco.
No, I agree.
I just didn't do it. Now it's my favorite food.
Right.
No.
I never truly appreciated Mexican food till I was older.
Oh, I agree.
That was just me. Like when Chi-Chi's was around, everybody's like, "Oh, I love Chi-Chi's."
Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, I'm like,
are
dude.
Chi-Chi's around? Or are they out?
I think they're gone, dude.
Dude.
They still have
That's
salsa
good.
for sale.
Well, do they?
Yeah, I see a Chi-Chi's salsa. I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna trust that. Yeah.
What got
them?
sombrero.
Yes. What got them out of business? Was it something like salmonella or something.
Was it?
It was something, and I think that was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I think somebody was just like, we got to get rid of Chi-Chi's. Somebody who did not like Mexican, and they said that people were getting sick, and Chi-Chi's was gone. I probably appreciate Chi-Chi's now, but I like the local Mexican restaurants.
I do too.
I can eat there every day.
They're not bad. You know what the keto of the 90s was?
Cocaine?
So it's not really a diet, but I'm just trying to find a way to do this. Not a diet at all, but it was my homie fucking Tybo, dude.
Tybo.
The black, bald black dude.
Yes.
Was the shit. I know my sister did it, and I can't wait till she hears this, because this broad was in there karate chopping up her living room like it was going to do something.
Dude. You want to talk about karate chopping? Can I tell you a story real quick?
Sure. I don't know where this is going.
Okay. The first time I watched Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Changed my life.
Really?
Okay.
All right.
I was out of my mind. I'm like, I'm karate chopping everything. I want to be a fighter. That's what I was born to be after watching that movie. It changed my life. Until
Yeah.
I was at my grandma's house.
Okay. Oh, this is a real story.
This is truth.
Oh, okay. I kind of
dude, and I hope she listens to this.
Oh, yep.
Because she was there.
Yeah.
And my grandma, I love her to death.
Yep.
But we were getting ready to go somewhere. And I said, "You ready to go yet, woman?" I karate chopped her ass.
Her ass?
Her ass. So like she was behind me, obviously. I'm like, wham! Not hard.
Yeah.
Not hard. It offended her.
Really?
Oh, dude, she chased me down the hallway. I couldn't get away. She grabbed a hold of me, picked me up, threw me around. Like, I got my ass beat. I'm like, I can't be it. My grandma just took my soul. You know? It's like, how the hell? And I tell her that story, and she's like, "Oh, Jerry, it wasn't that bad." It's like, no, I saw a different person in your eyes when you were chasing me down that hallway. You had a rotary telephone I knocked off because they had a little table in the hallway.
Sure.
But I was a panicked child. Trying to run from I was panicked.
Panicked.
So scared.
At the disco?
Worse.
First episode.
That's all a lie too. We can go into that.
It's not anymore.
No, it's not anymore. Like
the inside joke is amazing.
Yes, I've made it part of my life, but it's like it all stemmed from a lie.
It stemmed from a wet dream.
Whose wet dream?
Whatever one I just made up.
Oh. I'm like, who's having a wet dream? But no, that movie, I'll still watch it.
When that was my first video, like that was the game I was into when I was a kid. I had a Sega, okay? And I don't know, I think my brothers got it for me. They were, probably in their early 20s, so they bought the shit for me. And it was, all I did was play Mortal Kombat. I loved it. So when, I think it came out in 96, maybe 95, no earlier than that. But
the movie?
The movie,
I think it was 1995, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be. So, remember my brother came over and he bought the movie on pay-per-view at home. And he burned it to a VHS. And he brought it over. We watched it. And I was just fucking... This was my movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of... Right now, I can only think of 2 movies that I watched every day. But it was... one being Mortal Kombat. And he left the recorded movie at our house. And that was my movie to watch. Every day. This was first grade. However you're old in first grade. Like... So I guess I've been like 6 or 7. If it came out in 95, let's say, I would have been 6.
Yeah, so...
Is that a first... Yeah, I guess that would be first grader, wouldn't it?
6?
Yeah, right? 6 years old?
Kindergarten first. I don't know when... I guess it depends on when your birthday is.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the schooling system works. I just send my kids there and they do something. So...
I knew I was in first grade, and every day after I get dropped off on the bus, I would run in the house and watch Mortal Kombat every fucking day. I loved this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of almost like you purposely went into a segue, which was incredible.
Because yeah.
We're going to talk about Mortal Kombat. We're going to spend a little time. I figure what we're going to do is we're going to maybe talk about like one main subject per episode. I'm not sure. We're going to kind of, it's going to evolve over time.
We're just going to see how it goes.
Yes.
Wherever the river flows, babe.
Look
how jacked he is.
Oh, my gosh. I don't, okay. What is my hair doing? Hold on. Oh, dude. I've always wanted to do this.
Oh, my God. Leave it like that.
I look more like Herman Munster. the fuck out of here. Hold on. All right.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know any other movie this dude's from?
I don't.
Okay. I only know of one other one. He was in... Fuck. It's a weird movie. No. It was that ninja movie with Chris Farley.
Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Okay, see, I was saying Beverly Hills Cop, and I knew it wasn't that. Beverly Hills Ninja.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah, he was
Yes.
the dickhead ninja. Because he never really accepted Chris Farley. And Chris
Was
Farley
that
was
it?
just trying, I'm pretty sure, he was just trying his damnedest to become a ninja. And this guy was trying to pull him down.
I think you're correct. Let me see if I can pull him.
Why did I not catch that?
I mean, I think, was that his last movie? That might have been Farley's last movie. I know we're kind of going on a bit of a tangent.
It's still the 90s,
But,
though.
let me see.
I can't remember when that. See, that's the thing. I can't remember dates. We watched all of his movies, but I'm not sure. That sounds about right. Because that came out 96, 97.
Yeah.
I don't know when Farley died.
Ooh. You ever seen the picture of his death photo? Oh, it kind of
no, I did
haunts
not.
Me. He was probably drunk, and coked up, and passed out on his back and threw up and choked on his spit.
Is that how he died?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
my
picture
God.
of it. It is. That dude went out like a champ. Are we older than him now? How old was he when he died? That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think about stuff like that.
Yeah, whatever. Let me see. How old you want to bet?
What are we betting on?
Chris Farley.
How old?
Yeah.
I bet she was 36.
He was 33.
33.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's a shame.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, see, right here. Beverly Hills Ninja. That's not that. Anyways, it don't matter. He was in Beverly Hills Ninja. That's the only two movies I've seen. Whatever the actor for Liu Kang is. But he was such a badass.
Oh, yeah.
Such a badass.
Is that... You think that's Photoshop, or you think that's actually...
Like his body?
His real physique.
That's his body.
Jesus.
That's his body. Only thing that's a shame is those aren't white sweatpants.
Oh. Are the gray ones? If he had the gray ones, dude, he would have been the heartthrob.
Mm.
That's probably why they didn't do it.
Probably.
If they were smart, they
They
would
would
have...
have babalities.
They would have marketed that.
So...
Because girls weren't into Mortal Kombat. I try to talk to girls about Mortal Kombat. No.
They don't get into Mortal Kombat?
Nope. Oh, your soul is mine.
Yes.
Is that his sister?
Your soul is mine.
That
And then
dude's-
that dude is like, Luke!
See, I thought that was a girl. Like, I ain't trying to be
Oh,
a
really?
dick. At first, I thought it was a sister. And then, he was a dream. Maybe, the dreams you're having. These crazy dreams you're having, you're training for a tournament that
That's possible.
you don't even know yet. They may come to you, and I may text you for a while, like, where the fuck's Carmen at? We just
Right.
started this show, and he's gone, and you may be fighting for
Ooh.
the world.
Pick your Mortal Kombat character. Like, who would be you? I am not Luke. I ain't anybody special like that.
Kano.
Kano? You'd be a good... Oh, shit, yeah.
I think I would I've always, even though he's a bad guy,
Kano would be good.
I just liked his whole persona of just being that badass. And
Kano's
the
good.
face. What about you?
I don't even have a clue. I mean, let's see here. Dude, that is so you.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's got a nice hairline.
He does.
I need to get a goatee. I should be Kano for Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween. He's like, this scene right here.
Yeah.
It kind of disgusts me because he's talking with his mouth open and food's going
The food,
everywhere.
The turkey leg.
The turkey leg.
Yes, I know exactly. You did watch this movie.
A few times. A few
Yes.
times.
Yeah.
But he's just he's so cocky and arrogant.
Mhm.
And I think I'm going to win. And then along came Sonya.
They got into it. Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do? See, this is what... See, do you see? That's better. Look at
Yeah.
that.
You all right?
Oh, hold on. I got to look this way. I was trying to... Hey, here, you look at there. See if I'm aiming correctly.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Am I?
Here, no, you got to be... Here, look at this.
I ain't doing it. I think you're setting me up looking at junk.
Oh, no, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured.
All right. Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. If you know my dad, you would believe this. Okay, so the first time we watched this movie. Okay, I remember this scene specifically where they're doing this fight, and where she fucking kills him.
Right.
And he's like, bullshit. Girl ain't gonna do that. It's a fucking bride. It's a good thing he doesn't know how to use a fucking phone and listen to this.
He might.
My mom does. So I'm
Yeah,
in trouble.
yeah. Mom might be like, "Hey, Dad, listen to this." He's like, "That fucking prick. He's gonna call you Carmen.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?"
Remember that time I said I was proud of you?
Yeah,
I'm taking that back too.
I can put it in my pocket. No, but that's the thing. Like, because we were all kind of raised, not specifically may have been our parents, but like how like guys are tough.
Yes.
Oh, I learned that's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Once jujitsu, I got beat up by every girl in jujitsu.
Yeah.
The badasses. But yeah, now I could. At first, I was just like, oh,
Yeah, you sure you weren't letting them?
no.
I'd have let them.
There was a couple times where I'm just like, I'm getting it because they're fierce. They're
They're
fierce.
fierce.
Fierce. Fucking elbows to your jawline and shit like that. Pointy elbows. You get an elbow right here.
Yeah.
Push in, dude. You're gonna. It's over. But
It's kind of hot when a girl beats you up. To me.
yeah.
To me.
Well, we grew up from pure violence. Between Mortal Kombat, like all the 90s action movies,
Yeah.
Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles,
Yes.
like all we like were bred to do was just fucking fight. And then everybody wondered why we were so crazy. Like our ancestors, or like a few generations, like actually fought.
Yeah.
Like World War II,
That's how I show
Vietnam.
love. I hit.
The what?
That's how I show love. I hit. My
Yeah.
kids flinch when I walk by just because
You love them.
I jab them.
Yeah. It's just, I can't do that because I got girls. Because like I may, I feel like they'll be like, oh, you're abusive. No, it's not it. I love you. Like I want to just.
Just want to.
But yeah, that scene, and like, I didn't realize that it was. She's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, she is.
Yeah, I mean, just like there's not like caked with makeup. It's all natural, just beautiful.
No, she's gorgeous. You know what other movie she was in? This is really bad for me to know. I was really into rom-coms.
Really.
I don't know why. Like there's this Jennifer Lopez movie with Matthew McConaughey where she's like about to get hit by a train or a car, and he like pushes her out of the way. The Wedding Planner. That's what it is. And he like yeah. Anyway, she was in this. They were planning her wedding and then they fell in love.
Oh, was she like a major bitch in the wedding?
Yeah, I think so.
I
think so.
Because I mean, she does have resting bitch face.
She does.
But it's just like that's sexy in girls to have that.
No, it is. I couldn't understand why Johnny Cage wanted to be with her.
Yeah. Oh. This was the scorpion scene,
yes.
right?
Yes. This was so cool, man. We can go back to it, but when he just came out, that's why I put them together. He just comes out. There he is.
Oh my
dude,
God.
he was such a badass.
I loved it.
Dude, it was awesome. That realm that they took him into, where it's like all fire and hell and brimstone.
Oh yeah, and they're falling through the scaffolding.
Yes, and he's like doing gymnastics. Oh, he said something to him at the end too when his like head blew up. He like I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, you should start watching it every day again. You might know. What did he say? But see, like, I didn't realize as a kid watching it that Sub-Zero and Scorpion were like enemies.
Yeah.
Never picked up on that. Even in the show or the movie, they said that they're mortal enemies. What the hell was I feel like an idiot. I can't remember the main bad guys. Your soul is mine.
Shang Tsung.
Sung.
T-S-U-N-G or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. He was even said, but they were under his control.
Mm-hmm.
So like they were freezing shit. There was stuff coming out of their hands. I was hooked.
Oh no, it was awesome. Yeah, this was where Sub-Zero. You remember how Liu got him? How Liu killed him to eliminate him? Which was so weird. How do you make a second movie you're killing all the cool guys?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Anyways, but yeah, because there was Sub-Zero's getting ready to freeze, like shoot a freeze ball at him, and there's like Raiden puts a bucket of water, and then Liu grabs it, spins it around, and makes it into like a fucking spear, and spears him with his own ice bolt.
I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I could not remember, and for years I thought his name was Raven. Fuck that!
It's a future I can see. That's so rare.
Oh, that's
It's
copyrighted.
mysterious.
We're getting sued on our first episode.
When I can sing it better.
That's true. That's true. You are very talented. Don't me.
Okay, so
All right, sorry you can't take a compliment.
So I loved that back in the day. I hate that I have to even talk about back in the day for my favorite shit, you know?
Right.
But like the monsters and shit, like the Ninja Turtles specifically, or Goro, like what I'm about to talk about, was like a person in a suit, not a CGI thing. CGI don't bother me, but like I like the costumes.
Yeah.
And the way they make him look. Because I mean, Goro here looks like such a fucking awesome.
Oh,
he
dude.
looks awesome.
Yeah, that's so much better than CGI.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing with the 90s is because this is all they had to resort to.
Mm-hmm.
Look at for instance, I'm not trying to get off track, but Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
How much better were the robotic dinosaurs versus the CGI ones now? It's like, oh, this is lame.
That's true.
Maybe it's because like we're looking back like, oh, the first one's the best. But in this case, that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, dude.
Yes.
I'd be afraid to fight that. Didn't he like break his glasses? Like, that's a $500 pair of glasses, asshole.
Asshole. Yes. Well, there was the spot where he killed a boxer. Okay. He was like Johnny Cage's friend. And like he raised, like he's got the forearms, you know, and the bottom two arms were holding the dead body of the black guy. Well, he was almost dead. And he's holding up like this, and the other two arms are going, ugh! And then Shang Tsung is coming and like, actually, yeah, it was. I think it was this. And, nah, that was the other. But that's when he took his soul.
Right.
Goro did that. But that scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I was just like, I'm going to be tough, but like, I'm not going to watch a certain part because it threw me off.
How'd Johnny Cage get him? He did the move, dude.
Yes. I'm sorry. I should have watched it before we came.
He did the splits. Oh, no, I guess that's not how he killed him, but he did do the splits and popped him in the nuts.
Right. I remember it like got him down. Did he put all four arms down towards his nuts or just the bottom two?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I think in that case, I would have put all four. Whoops.
Yeah, he threw him off a cliff.
That's right, because I remember him like going, and
yes.
falling down. Yeah.
CGI would have been better there because that was actually pretty bad when he was falling.
Yeah.
Because he was just like getting smaller.
Yeah. But I mean, does that happen? I've never thrown anybody off a cliff. I don't know.
That's a good point.
My eyesight's going. I'm going to have to get glasses.
So, I thought it was hilarious during this movie. You know, they're getting everybody in, like, Shang Tsung captures Sonya. He takes her to, like, the underworld. Is it the Nether Realm? Is that what it is?
That sounds right.
So.
That sounds right.
So, like, Johnny Cage, Raiden. This Raiden was badass.
Oh, dude.
Dude, he was so cool.
He is
do you remember like when he would do he would like jump? Did you play the Mortal Kombat game?
Oh yeah.
And he would like jump at you and go like,
yes,
and he would spin.
Yes. But no, he's like so calm, cool, and collective.
Mm-hmm. I got something about him in a minute too.
Yeah,
like, no. This is at the end. So, no, he was cool.
Yeah, his eyes. I thought his eyes were badass. Like when they'd light up, and like that's how I picture myself, an older version of me with long gray hair.
Sure.
I would do that.
I hope mine turns out like this.
It will.
I give him a couple salt and peppers.
Oh yeah, dude,
you're gonna be so fine with like salt and pepper.
You think?
I'm so jealous, dude. Your beard is. I mean, you should let it grow out a little bit more, in my opinion.
That's what everybody tells me.
You look so good with the beard,
man.
Your eyes.
No, I appreciate that.
It's your eyes like really go with the beard. I don't even know what color your eyes are.
I have a blue one and a green one.
Do you?
Yeah, look at them.
Kind of. Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what do you tell someone? What color are your eyes? Blue and green. What the? No, I just say blue. But yeah, in the summertime when my skin gets darker,
yes,
you can you can really see it. But yeah, like for the longest time, like my great uncle, God rest his soul, was just like, there's something wrong with this boy. Got two different colored eyes like a husky.
Really?
Yeah, he'd fuck with me.
Is that big in huskies?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're the ones with two different colored eyes. But
no shit.
I mean, he was like a grandpa to me, so I didn't take it. That was the thing about my family is, they'd call me like a simple bastard and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what that meant until Tropic Thunder come out, where it's Simple Jack.
Yeah.
And then like I realized like my parents weren't married when they had me.
Yeah.
I mean, they got married like 9 months later, but I was still a bastard, which I'm fine with that role. It's like Jon Snow. He wasn't a bastard, so like I was able to relate with him.
Right. It's a good thing the story ended well with him.
That still pisses me off. Spoiler alert. If you're listening to this, go watch Game of Thrones because there's going to be a lot of... I don't even care. If you haven't finished it by now, my thing is, you're dumb.
No, for sure.
You deserve to get spoilers.
No.
That's why when Star Wars would come out, I'd go right to the theaters. Because idiots today would go see the pre-show and spoil shit for you.
Dude, it's terrible. I did something bad too. I kind of did that, but we're going to continue talking about Mortal Kombat in a minute. But we're getting off topic.
That's what's going to happen every time.
There was this gentleman that I used to work with, and I really hope you listen to this. You motherfucker.
I remember that. Go
You know
continue. I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about.
I feel the love right now.
There was some death on Walking Dead that he was just like, "Hey, Facebook, guess who died?" and blurted it out. That motherfucker. Who does that? And like it literally just happened, and you're posting it.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. So I don't know how long I waited, but that was when what was the one where everyone died in the Marvel movie? What was the not Endgame, obviously. It
wasn't Endgame.
I don't remember the name of the movie. Was it it don't matter. It's the one where everyone turned to dust.
Yeah. Shit. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about,
right.
Yeah, but
so it's the one where everyone died, and right afterwards, like, I didn't go see the movie. I really wasn't watching the movies at the time. I let it spoil. Like, I looked up. I was like, this is it. This is my time. I know this guy loves these movies.
Right.
So I looked up, and I wrote down every single person that died. And I messaged him. Just names. And he goes, what's this? And I go, these are all the fucking people that died in Avengers. Sorry to spoil it for you, motherfucker. But no point seeing the movie now.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
Who were all these people? I know
Monks.
they were in the movie. Yeah, but like...
Liu Kang was like a monk or something. That's like his...
Right, but this was... Okay, so these people weren't at the tournament then.
No.
But were there people there spectating at the tournament? Am I like having a Mandela effect here?
I don't think there was, besides the people that were like around Sub-Zero here, these people with like the red, I remember them being around.
So like the bodyguards, technically?
Yeah. Like if you remember in the game, there was like the one area where there's like all these monks and people fighting.
That's okay. That's what I might be confusing.
True. Now at the end of the movie, they're kind of spectating, if you remember. Because like, anyways, going to it. Oh, okay. So one of the reasons why I was bringing up Sonya getting captured, Raiden, Liu Kang, and Johnny Cage go to find her, to get her, and it actually even did the big castle thing going up like it did in the game, where like you kept fighting and it kept bringing you up level. But anyways, before they wound up getting to where Sonya was captured, they came across the goofball Scorpion guy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. This goofy fuck.
Yeah.
Such a dweeb.
It's like the Wish.com Scorpion.
Yes. Fucking reptile. Yes.
He was such like...
He was cool in the game.
Yeah, he was cool in the
Spit
game. But it's like at the same time, it kind of reminded me of Monsters, Inc. Like the guy that disappears. Like they're always assholes.
I didn't watch that movie.
I tell you, like anybody who can disappear or become invisible in a movie, they're assholes.
Yeah.
Predator, reptile.
Keep going.
sorry. I'm just thinking like
if you had one more, I'd have let it go.
Well, reptile. Then he wasn't he able to adapt his surroundings?
Yeah, because he actually looked like a lizard, and he would like camouflage, kind
yes,
of like chameleon like.
And that's what the guy in Monsters Inc. did. I can't think of his
really?
name, the bad monster or whatever. But it's like look, there's fear in that guy's eyes.
There is. He's getting his ass kicked. This was where fucking Liu Kang finally learned the fucking bicycle kick. He's like, he fucking got at him. Awesome.
No, that's man.
This okay. So, anyways, obviously Liu Kang wins because he's the best.
Right.
He was awesome.
Right.
He defeats Shang Tsung, kicks him, off that balcony into the Mortal Kombat dragon symbol that had daggers up through it. Then his body just hit and then just turned into a skeleton. No CGI effect. He looked fucking awesome turned into a skeleton.
Yes.
And then the soul of baby boy Luke came. All
Yes.
the souls were free.
Were they still dead though?
Oh, they're dead.
That kind of like hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're okay, they're free now, but they're still dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I guess his soul is free.
Yes, it could go to heaven or whatever better place.
Right, the upstairs, the downstairs.
The
You don't know what kind of
upstairs.
person he was.
Oh, that's true. You don't.
We cannot begin to speculate. He didn't have enough time in the movie to me to judge his character, even though I'm not supposed to judge. But you can kind of judge.
Sure.
Like Dahmer, he's in hell. Jeffrey Dahmer, that was the 90s.
He's misunderstood.
If you believe in that stuff. I mean, I
Heaven and
do.
hell?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I do.
I do.
But there's a lot of people out there that are like, these guys are assholes because they believe in heaven and hell. What a bunch of losers.
Fuck that kid. I have no idea if that came through.
Oh, is he sending you messages?
No. That motherfucker. This is coming on. Tom? Who's Tom?
Who's Tom? I'll be on in a second.
This is a Fire TV. So they make announcements and it comes in here and I get to hear it. I don't know if you probably didn't hear my system sounds down, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because people are going to be like, what the hell are they talking about? So I'm glad that you clarified that. Like, what
I don't know
was
who Tom is.
some guy in the Oculus. It may be a full-grown man. I don't know a 7-year-old named Tom.
Idea.
Like Tommy.
Luke is child 2. He's going around playing gorilla tag. He looks like a goofball. He's got his Oculus on. He's shaking his hands like this. And he's getting so sweaty and he's getting rashes on his face and he's calling people monkey. And it's like, dude, you're pushing it. Be careful. I know you're playing gorilla tag. Stop.
He's so lucky to have you to like help him through
Yes.
life. But no, I tried that game and he does sweat.
Yes.
I would sweat too.
No, for sure. I mean, it's like, we knew how it was back playing Xbox back in the day, what those kids were doing. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't do that.
Right. Yeah.
He
Those
don't.
chat rooms are
They were terrible.
oh.
They were
Even
terrible.
today, like I talk to kids now and they're
Yeah.
like, you should hear what's in these chat rooms.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
No, it's
I don't know.
terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I say, I'm a construction worker, so I say a lot of things. Like I swear, that's my biggest problem when I come home. Like I'm still in that mindset.
Oh, for
And
sure.
my wife's like, hey, you're home now.
Right.
You're safe. And I just put my head down and hug her, have a little smile. And I still continue to swear. It takes me like a good 4 hours to calm down. But
So, I've been kind of excited about this. So, the good guy prevails.
always.
They think Mortal Kombat's done. And then that's when that big monster, I don't know why, it's the guy with the horns. Anyways, it don't matter. I'm sounding goofy here.
No, you're thinking.
But this big monster comes, attacks that castle in the back, their big building here for all the monks to go. And then it leads to, oh man, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming. And then what happens in Mortal Kombat 2? Raiden looks like this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. That's just like, why would you do that? Why?
This isn't it.
No.
This looks weird. Thankfully, they kept Liu Kang.
Right. So was this his second or third movie?
Second.
Second. So then Beverly Hills Ninja was his third.
Yeah, probably.
So that was okay.
Probably.
Yeah, this is.
I couldn't believe that they did this. But I still liked the movie just because it was the only thing we had forever.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, like, what was wrong with the original? It's not like there was a bunch of reviews on the internet that you could read about it. It's just somebody in Hollywood was like, "Hey, let's cut his hair off. Let's change the actor. Come on."
Mm-hmm. It's actually the actor that played Dexter's dad.
See, I haven't watched that show yet.
I tell you that all the time.
I know.
I don't know why you don't.
I'm busy as fuck. I go to bed at 7:30 at night.
Every time I see you, you're driving.
I can't watch Dexter while I drive.
Okay. I was driving to Tennessee for work. So I had a good, I don't know, what is that, like 8-hour drive?
8-9 hours, yeah, depending on where you're at.
So it was like
journey.
Literally one day for work was driving to it. Second days at the plant. Wednesdays driving back. I watched a whole season of Ozark on the way home.
Really?
Yeah, but just because I don't, if you're ever I don't know what the highway is from here to Tennessee, but it's like this long highway, and it's in the fucking country. It's not busy. You can just coast, and it was awesome. The most relaxing drive I've ever had. I loved it.
So you got paid to watch
Mhm.
the entire season of Ozarks.
Yes.
Which season was it? Do you remember?
How many was there in the show?
4, maybe?
Was there? It wasn't the last one. It was the one before.
Well, because like they did like a
Split?
mid-season, yeah, a split. Fucking door. I'll get it.
Go get that. I lock it. What the fuck? What the fuck? You ain't got no couth, dog. Pull it shut. Yeah, use the latch. I thought my kid was coming in here.
I did
He's about to beat his ass. Oh, hey. Speaking of beating that ass, can we please? I have been dying to talk about Dana White.
Oh my god! Please,
It's
let's
the
do.
Funniest fucking thing. He is trying to get slapboxing off the ground. You know that, right?
Right? Yes.
And he fucking slaps his wife.
That's probably one of the best promos in history.
It's the funniest fucking thing.
Oh
He's getting ready to fucking put out slapboxing, in the week before it premieres. He slaps his wife.
In Mexico, so they can't file charges.
Oh, she's on there on tequila.
Yeah.
How many times I've hit Lex on tequila? None.
I was gonna say, I don't think
None.
you've ever done that. I've never drank tequila, but you could tell
You never
by.
have?
I mean, I've taken shots like for my
Yeah.
birthday at the Mexican restaurant, but like you hear all these people like going crazy on tequila, and I've just never. I don't know. I never indulged. I like beer, and but yeah, you can tell by that altercation that wasn't the first time that's happened.
No.
You could just tell, like, how many times did she hit him? Like 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, it was a couple.
Yeah. But then, like, what about her? That's still domestic violence. I mean, I don't condone hitting a woman.
Okay, so now that's another subject. Who the fuck are we to say she is one? She never told me she was a woman.
That's true.
What if she identifies as a man? And it's fucking all games.
Yeah,
It's
what
all
if,
hands on, dude.
No, that's a great fucking point. Because what if she said, I identify as a man, like 30 seconds before that altercation?
Fucking hit her. That's what I say.
It was so serious. Just the look in your eye was just so serious in that. But no, you can't tell. That's like all these people putting their pronouns. That's another thing I don't understand. And maybe it's just because I'm an idiot, but I don't understand pronouns.
Right.
Like now that we're both in college, you can
Sure.
see like people, his, him,
Yeah.
her, she, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay. All right, I'm going off subject. I'm sorry. But I don't understand them. It's not that like I'm mad about them. I'm not angry.
Sure.
Whatever makes you happy.
You can't be mad. I know you don't know you want to be called fucking ladybug. Bug's a fucking pronoun that some of them do, and I'm not trying to go
Bug?
off either. Yeah, there's like bug pronouns. There's yeah.
Oh,
At least I've seen it on TikTok, so
Well,
it's got to be there.
that makes sense. So, like, what I want to know, and then I'll quit talking about it. What the percentage of the population
Sure.
is all about, like because of the furries, the people that claim to be an animal.
Right.
Like, what's that population? Like, what is the percentage of that population of people? Because everybody I meet's just a normal person. Like, I'm not a cat. I'm not a dog. I'm a girl
Sure.
or a boy.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I don't know exactly how many furries you're going to meet on the construction site.
Point taken.
According to one of my children, it seems to be more prevalent. Like, I mean, he brings up furries. I don't know if it's like one person or something like that. I have no idea. I don't care. But it's like, I don't know if it's just popular and normal for them. I have no idea.
Just like a normal thing. Just to...
Yeah. All I know is I was an emo back in the day.
Right.
I would have been popular now.
Yo, 100%. 100% you would have.
Oh, this guy has feelings?
Did you have your hair like down?
I would drive with my head sideways because I didn't want my hair. I would drive like this. I remember a terrible snowstorm coming from out one direction. I don't know. Can we talk about places? I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going out from like Jefferson to, I think, Edgewood. Probably to pick Lex up. And I had, for me, a good hair day was second day shower. Like, you shower, that day it's kind of fluffy. The next day, it's like a little matted down, and you're able to put it across that eye.
Right.
And let it sit, and it would stay there. Then I was driving to go pick her up or something. And I got like fingerless gloves and shit. I still wear them. I don't know. I was going to make a joke too, but I still have them. But like.
The originals?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, I bought a new pair. I made this as an adult decision. And I'm driving the whole time. It's this terrible snowstorm. I'm just doing this just because I don't want my hair. Yeah.
See, I
I've
never
been popular.
I never had long hair like that. I had long enough just the frosted tips could go through the cap. I don't know. You've never.
No. Like the visor?
No, like.
What do you mean the cap?
No, like when you get them done, you have to put this cap on, and they take like this probe that like pokes your hair and it pulls your hair through. So when they put the dye on, it doesn't like your whole head's not bleached. It's just
the
that.
tips.
So like you know how the frosted tips, but honestly, you know how embarrassing that was. Like, because my mom's best friend owned the salon, so her son and I would go in there and get them done. But like to have that cap on and somebody walk in, like I didn't want to see somebody see me getting them done.
Sure.
I just wanted them to see me like without it.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody I know would walk in and be like, look at this guy, he's getting frosted tips.
Hey, what was it with this guy?
Yeah, it's just like, and it's a hair salon. It's like, go to the barber, you old fuck.
Yeah.
Like, don't come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the people that judge hair are majority bald guys. Like who don't have hair. That's who's judged me. Like, oh, is your hair a little too short? Like, isn't yours fucking gone? Like, it's always bald guys are judging other men's hair.
Sure.
It's just like, dude, grow up. Get a toupee, grow up, shut the fuck up.
A toupee?
Yeah, get something. Like, don't be mad at me because I still have hair. And, like, I want to cut it however I want.
Mine was going to the embarrassing haircut story I have. It's really the only one I could think of. Was going in when I was like fucking 19 and being like, going to the salon and being like, hey, you see this picture of the lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls? Make me look like that. Color my hair blonde. Flare the sides of my hair. I want to look just like him.
Did you do it?
All I know is at that time, yeah, I did it. No, I did.
Oh,
have my hair
okay,
that. I did not want the world to see me because I really did not think they'd understand, dude.
Now it's fine. It's like, look at that guy.
Oh yeah,
he's got character.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Times have. I mean, they really have changed. I mean, like I said, I think we've talked about this. If we get 1,000 subscribers, or
yes, I think that's what we would go with.
Yeah, but I see the problem with me is I have an abnormally big head.
Do you?
I got a big head. Yeah, like it's just a big head. So. I don't know if do they even have the technology to do frosted tips anymore? I might do gray ones.
They probably get some frosted tip on that Jimmy Neutron you got.
Yeah. No, yeah. It took me a second to get.
You probably fucking.
No, if you look at it, if you look at my head, like
no.
We'll see. No, here's another thing. On construction, obviously we fucking harass each other like crazy. We all love each other, but we're all gonna harass the living shit out of each other. Well. I was telling the story when I was down in Florida, how this little Asian woman, she like was tiny, this little thing, was cutting my hair. And like, I could feel her hand on my head. And it felt like a little kid's hand on my head. Yeah. And she's like, oh, you got big head. I charge you extra. And like, that's the first time I realized like I had a big head. It was in like 2008.
Really?
I'm like, man, nobody's ever told me I had a big head.
I don't know if do you have a big head?
Yeah, I do. Man, I have a melon.
I think I just see you too much.
But yeah, no, and then like the guy I was working with on the crew, he was making fun of my big head.
Yeah.
Then he wanted to put my hard hat on, and it was fucking tight. So I'm like, here you go, big head. It's like, I don't notice that in people. Right. But like, now you got a fat head, you fuck. You know? So now, then like, hurt his feelings.
Really?
Because he's the type that he was dishing it.
Couldn't take it?
Well, he couldn't take it, but he took it. And now, like, we joke. Him and I have we call it, we're like sociopaths
Mhm.
because I don't feel normal like normal people.
Okay.
I don't have those feelings like that, empathy for others and stuff like that. I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You scare me a little bit.
I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to scare anybody. I just want to love everybody. But also at the same time, like, I don't want to love you. You know what I mean? It's like I want peace and love everywhere.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I don't have time for that. There's not enough hours in a day for me to like worry about somebody else that's outside of like my close friends or family to worry about. Like I'm sorry, nobody was there for my problems. Like figure your shit out.
Right.
You have all the resources in the world. We didn't have shit. We had Ask Jeeves in the 90s.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves?
Ask Jeeves.
You know what my first question was? Is that where you text?
No, that was like the Google. It was like a Google search. Right.
There was a text one where you would like text a question. That was the first time I would text. And it would like search out the web, and look and answer and send it back. Or something similar like it to.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about.
Specific thing. I remember it wound up charging me every time I did it, and I didn't know. But anyways, yeah, Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves was like
that's a good one.
But like the pre-Google, but it never told you what you wanted to hear. Like you would search something, and then once Google come, it's like that's the master of all. Ask Jeeves like went down. But yeah, I remember using that.
Used it.
That and AOL, the AOL chat.
Was it more of a what was AIM? Is that AOL?
That might be MSN.
Sorry. No, I was on MSN. I was MSN.
Well, see, I was doing both because like AOL, bunch of fucking creeps.
Oh really?
Oh man, like ASL, age, sex, location.
Yes, I did that. I would go to these Yahoo chat rooms and play pool, Yahoo pool, and I would go and I would talk. I mean, it was like first thing is ASL, like 14 female. Yeah, I'm trying to think what that was. 14 female Florida. And I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna be with her next game. Like
really? Oh yeah, like
so
you
terrible.
were like it was like that Next show, like Next, like you
Man,
did the
you
ASL.
guys are so cool. This is why you had Frosted Tips. I didn't have MTV.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you did say
No.
that. You did say that.
Isn't that where like the bus? Does that have to do with like,
yep,
the bus?
they'd walk off the bus, and I feel so bad for the guys that would walk off the bus and like would just walk off and wouldn't be able to go on the date. Like next, like I wonder how they're doing.
No shit.
Yeah,
Who thinks about them?
I mean, every once in a while, like when I need to go to bed, like I'm thinking of something that happened on an MTV show in freaking the year 2000.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's.
Mine was thinking of fun. I'm starting to think I got a problem because I go to, oh man, Sonya Blade was so fine. It's just constantly that. I was getting ready to go. All I think about was laying in bed thinking about how hot April O'Neil was.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if you're talking Ninja Turtle 1, 2, or the cartoon. Broad was looking tight.
Yeah, 100%. I agree to that.
That's where my problem is. I need to look at who they are as a person. I don't.
You're not supposed to. I mean, the Hollywood did that to us. And now look at Hollywood. They're a bunch of perverts, and maybe that's why we're all fucked up in the head. All the millennials.
Might be.
See I don't know. You may agree, and you may tell me to go fuck myself. But if you look at the millennials,
sure.
I don't. Of course, I don't even know like the age range or the years, but I feel like there should be two classes of millennials, like the older millennials, because we didn't grow up with the technology. We were outside playing and stuff like that, and like we had the World War II vets telling us stories about killing Japs and Nazis and everything. Was that just me or was that?
No, that's true.
Okay, and like we had teachers that were Vietnam vets, so out of their mind, just telling us these stories. Sure. It's like, man, I'm in 5th grade, just trying to learn about history, but I'm getting detailed facts about Vietnam, like the real that's not in the textbooks.
Yeah,
like this one teacher he would like look around,
really,
and he would tell us something like, well,
no shit.
And I go home and tell like he didn't say that, and then like my dad's like, I'm sure he did because I had him as a teacher. It's just like so that's how how cool it was.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, I feel that millennials should be split. Like I don't.
I don't feel like I am with. Like technically, I'm a millennial. I don't feel like one because of my parents were older when they had me, so I was raised like they were.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's
old school.
I don't know.
No, I understand that. And like, I mean, my parents were younger when they had me, but at the same time,
You made them get married.
I did. You know what? It's not my fault. I didn't
That's
do
not
that
your
party
fault.
in 1986, and then here I am. But it's worked out. I mean, they've been married for 35 years.
That is
so.
true. That is true. She really beat your dad down.
She's gonna kick your ass.
I know.
Carmen.
I am very sorry because she's my favorite cook.
And she's like, "Well, you don't eat lasagna anymore, you pussy.
would
You
say
give
that,
up
wouldn't
pasta.
she?
You're
She
Italian.
would
You
say
gave up
that.
pasta.
Yeah. Anthony makes fun of me.
Good. You just tell him you're just trying to do it to be healthier and be around longer.
So he said, he's like, I'm not good to do that. As he's like pouring like a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch, and I love cinnamon toast crunch. And he then like slurps on it like next to me. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. He's getting mad because I told him I want to do. I suggest. Do you know what ASMR is?
No. I think I should.
It's so weird. It's where like those like hot chicks. I mean, I slow down when I go through them on TikTok, and it's like weird, but it's like hot chicks, and like the room is like all neon. I swear that's not a.
You're leading into it.
Yeah, but then they have like very, very furry microphones, and then like little like very long fingernails in there.
Oh.
They do this. It's weird. I keep telling them, like, I'm just going to do a podcast and talk about it and just do ASMR the whole time. Don't do that.
People are into that the sounds and like the. Now that you say that, like them TikTok girls. Well, that's probably why we're doing this because we can't do
we don't know
OnlyFans.
So,
does that make sense?
Does it make us millennials?
What? Because we're doing a podcast? Probably. Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, like we could never do OnlyFans.
No, I've thrown it out.
Like totally? Or you thought about it?
I really wish I could do
it. Me too. That's why we're doing podcasts.
Here's the thing. I fill some demographic. You know, I could be the bear. Like, I really don't care what you do with the picture once you have it.
Right.
I'm not going to show any no-nos depending on how much they're offering. You know what I mean?
None? Like, if somebody offered you $1 million for a no-no picture?
It'd be way less than that. I would do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could come at me probably like, hey, we'll give you $1,500.
Oh, dude.
If you want to see it, yeah, there's a lot I can do with $1,500 in today's economy.
Yeah, for like one. Yeah, I'm in.
But like, so we really can't like. I don't judge these girls.
No, I don't.
Good for them. Like, I'm like happy that you don't have to work at some meaningless job.
There's this female wrestler that was on the NXT brand, and her name was Mandy Rose. Okay, super attractive.
Okay,
and she was their longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. I don't know, a year and a half, something like that. And she had, it wasn't an OnlyFans. There's a couple different types of sites. It was like fans something, whatever the site was.
Fans only?
It wasn't fans only. It was
OnlyFans.
Shut the fuck.
Don't get flustered on our first fucking show. God damn.
She was, along with getting paid from the WWE, she was doing this like fan site, and her stuff was getting a little more provocative, kind of like, like softcore stuff, but like kind of showing like half lip.
Oh, okay.
Like really tight stuff, and a lip would fall out, like oopsies, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, they wound up letting her go because of it. Let her go. That next day, she ups her subscription, $5, let's say a month, to 40 something. Right.
Oh.
Within the first week, she made $500,000. This was 2 weeks before Christmas. By Christmas, she was a millionaire just from this site.
Jeez, oh man, good for her.
Yes,
good for her though.
I am proud to have made those donations. I really didn't, but yes,
you supported her. That's how I feel about Floyd Mayweather being a multimillionaire, like buying his pay-per-views. Yeah. It's like he's a woman beater. Well, I want to see him fight.
He's a really good boxer.
Yeah, he's a really good boxer. That was his quote, though.
Maybe she shouldn't have mouthed off.
Well, that's what he said to the interviewer. He's just like,
really?
I'm a boxer. That's what I do is I fight. You know?
Well, it's like, what'd you think of, like, did you see Dana's response about the slap? Like, what his punishment should be when Ariel Helwani asked him? Did you see that?
No, I have not seen that. No.
I think it was yesterday. and he's like doing like his like media rounds because he's like the only one that's talking about it. Kind of like whatever Endeavor, whoever owns the UFC, you know, hasn't like made a comment about it, and he's doing like Dana's doing some press conference or whatever, and Ariel Helwani's like, what's like basically like what's your punishment? And Dana's like, what should be my punishment? What would you say my punishment should be? If they don't have me, it's gonna hurt pay-per-view buys. He goes, my punishment is I have to live with this. I have to live with being labeled a wife beater. And it's like, this isn't a punishment, dude. The punishment is actually you lose your job and you're a wife beater.
Right. You get both. You don't just get like, I'm a wife beater, but I'm still going to be a multimillionaire. And
well, I think it's about time we wrap up this first episode.
Yeah, I'm down.
What do you think?
You know what? I got nothing else. Boys, dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. That doesn't include me, just so you know. The announcement was just made, boys, dinner's ready. You know it's dinner? Pasta.
And you can't eat it.
Technically, she's like, she made this brown rice pasta. So it's like not pasta. But I still feel like I'm cheating. And you know, I don't know. I can't do it.
Do I got to go home? You got to go eat?
No, I'm not eating. She don't know. I went to Chipotle before.
Oh.
She don't even know I ate.
You get your avocados?
I didn't eat avocados there.
No?
No. I had a bowl with some queso.
That's not bad.
Queso's pretty good.
Yeah.
I put everything bad on it. Like I'll eat a salad and then like I'll put a little bit of lettuce in it in my salad.
Yeah. That's how I am, like everything else. But yeah, no, if we wrap it up.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
You like your Sire of Desire?
Yeah, I do. That was
like, I called you Sire the other day and I just wrote it down.
No, I like that. Like,
it's like my journal of Jerry.
Is that because of my title?
Your title?
Yeah. As mayor?
Oh, I don't know. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's my last year. It's not like I'm running for re-election.
This is your last year?
Yeah, I'm done, dude. I got 11 more meetings to go.
Man, it went from Trump to you. Gonna go right back, baby.
Well, no, I'm over it. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit. Because I did stir the pot.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Because I'm running off Trump. You know, I seen him just go in there and say what he wants. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Well, you can't. You can't. You can't just say whatever because lawsuits ensue and. So
a hurricane's coming. You want me to blow it up? You want me to take care of that for you? However he said it.
Right? Yeah. What do you want me to do? There've been hurricanes since the beginning of time, but now it's all of a sudden that we can go on to another.
True. We're gonna wind up keep on going.
Yeah. So.
All right. So as it stands now, I should probably. There we go. We're very professional.
We got everything.
Yes.
Music, microphones, webcams.
Yep. This has been the very first edition of Frosted Tips. Stick around. We got more coming at you. Ooh. That was a good one. This is Carmen Sandella.
This is Jerry Dibell.
And we'll see you next time.